I'm Francine, her StyleBy Fashion, and today's episode of Cocktails and Conversation with her StyleBy Fashion is going to be all about fitness, getting right, getting snatched, getting ready. Summer is not quite here in New York, but it's on its way. Hopefully. And hopefully, right guys? All I'm saying is, because you're going to see the fried girl.
Let's get ready.
Let's get ready. So I know I recently just turned 32, 3, I don't know, don't matter. I look cute, I look good. And my body has just like been acting crazy. I don't know if it comes with age that metabolism slows down, the fat stays on longer, it's hard to get off, and all of that. But I have my cute friends here who are going to help us get right, help us get into the business, help us stay on track, and just be fundamentally great inside and out. So, let me introduce my friends. This is Camiel.
Hi.
She is a trainer. She owns her own studio. She's just thebomb.com. And this is my friend Barbara.
Hello.
And she is a wellness coach, guys. So if you need help, she's here to help. Then she started her own fit nurse situation. She's going to tell you all about it, and let's just get right into it.
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So my first question to you is, tell us about your brand.
Oh, sure. It's so funny that you mentioned as you get older, your metabolism changes. It's harder for you to lose weight, and I definitely struggled with that, and that's really what brought about this Fit Nurse 24. I went on a weight loss journey to lose, and I've been able to maintain 21 pounds off, and I feel so amazing. I feel totally different. I feel so much better than when I was in my 20s because I'm just really focusing on myself, taking care of myself. And as you get older, that's really what it's about. So I started to draw the attention of other friends and coworkers, and they were asking me what I was doing, and it just turned into something so much greater. And I've been able to help not only nurses, but regular individuals who are looking to lose weight, feel good about themselves, and it's really, really been amazing. And the point of it, the reason why I call it Fit Nurse is because I'm into fitness. I am a nurse, and it's about, excuse me, creating a culture of nurses who take care of not only patients, but we start to focus on taking care of ourselves. And if we are going to be that person, that nurse that's going to teach our clients about health and wellness, we have to lead by example. So that's what Fit Nurse came about, and the 24 is that we take care of ourselves and everyone 24 hours a day, wherever you are. So it's really been a journey for me, and I love it.
So you hear that? Not only is she going to guide you into losing this weight, even if you feel like you're about to die, she's a nurse, she can take care of you. So don't even panic, you can do it. She's there, 911 is right
The
here.
full package.
She's here.
And you won't die, you won't die, I promise, you'll feel better.
Your brand?
My brand is Sealed Clutch. It started out the same as a weight loss journey. Then I became very passionate about fitness, so I became certified and I started training people, and I made my brand name Sealed Clutch because one, my background is fashion, so I try to tie in the fashion into the fitness wherever I can. But when you break down Sealed Clutch, it literally stands for a closed group, because at the moment when I was trying to lose weight, I feel like there was a big divide between women who worked out hard and my friends, like the girls who like to dress up, go out, look cute, wear the heels. Like, they're like, oh no, if you look like this, you don't do this in the gym. So I'm like, no, Sealed Clutch is a small group of us to understand. You can train dirty and clean up nice, which is my slogan. And this is the studio that I own now.
Oh my gosh, it's so super cute.
So cute.
We have classes here, I do personal training. We rock it out in here.
You're going to have to come and see for yourself, but you're going to get a preview of it, and you're going to be like, oh shit, I need to go and support.
Yes.
And be cute and work out and lose weight and be great on the gram. That was nice. So how would you describe your style?
It's funny that you mentioned that. I remember at a point in time where I didn't feel confident. And I really feel like this has helped me to gain my confidence back because I love to dress up. I am a girly girl. I love the hair, I love the makeup, love to wear my heels. And when I started putting on weight, I just didn't feel that confidence anymore. I felt like I would have to conceal my weight. I didn't feel happy. And I definitely feel that I've gained that back. I'm a mix between, classy and a little bit of sexy. There's nothing wrong with that. But, you can throw on heels. You can dress anything up if you're a girly girl. So that's really what I like to wear and how I like to feel. And it's really, really helped me to gain my confidence back.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, it's hard when you're like, oh my God, I really want to go out and eat and be great and just like chill. But then you're thinking in your mind like, but I won't fit that. And then I can't buy this. And then it's just like, how can I be great and do everything I want to do?
Well, back to like my personal style. My personal style is, well, like I said, my slogan is train dirty, clean up nice. So when I'm training dirty, I look bad, girl. I'm not one of those girls snapping pictures with, like, this is not what I wear to the gym. I have on
It's for today.
It's for today. I wear a baggy shirt, something cotton on top and bottom. That's where I feel most comfortable, and I'm rocking out. But when I clean up nice, like you said, I don't know. I don't really consider myself a girly girl, but I try to meet the two. So I try to make downtown and sexy meet each other. So I might do a crop top. Everyone who follows me knows I love my crop tops. And I might do a bralette or whatever. I might be glam on top, but I might pair that with some boyfriend jeans. Maybe a size or two bigger than I am, and then throw on heels as well. So
It's like comfortable sexy.
yeah. I like that. I'm gonna use that. Comfortable sexy.
Yeah. Comfortable sexy.
Yeah.
I like it too. I mean, I feel like I get comfortable or sexy when I feel like I'm gaining my weight.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But once I start like losing weight, I guess the clothes start coming off. They're
more skin.
Yes, more skin. The dress is real nice and tight, and the back is low because my back is small and the back fat is there. But comfortable, sexy, you can never go wrong. And what is like, you can't like the beneath the eye type of attraction, like leave something to the imagination. That's always good. And I think as I get older, I'm going that way anyway. So, in life, we all draw inspiration from all parts of our walking. Who do you say, or what do you say, inspire you to do what you do?
I would definitely say the people that surround me. So, and for the most part would be my clients, would be my business partners and my mentors, just to see how successful that they have been with losing weight and being able to inspire other people is definitely an inspiration to myself. And it's funny because being a nurse, I'm inspired every day. I find fulfillment in my job. But I would definitely say with helping people to lose weight and gain that confidence back and having them to learn how to eat healthy has definitely been inspiring to myself because I definitely didn't think that any of this would come out of it. So what I would say is you just never know who you're inspiring and who is motivated by the things that you do on social media. So definitely just always work on yourself and be positive because you just never know who's watching.
Yeah, I think, we're supposed to inspiration change for me is like almost weekly. Seriously, because whether it's a client who's had a transformation, who's been with me for a while, or someone new said, you know what, I've been following your page for 3 years, I'm finally ready to hit you up and start training with you, or another random, social media follow, they'll send me a picture like, do you remember when you first started training in the park? You used to have this cart and you went from park to park with your weights. I'm like, oh crap, I forgot about that. Like,
She's been doing it a long time.
Seriously, I go from park to park with the carts old women have.
Oh my God.
With my weights in it, like, meet me here, I'll train you here. And sometimes I forget that because I'm very type A, like, okay, what's next? I forget to take time to reflect that. So,
what are the steps you took to get here? I know it's not easy getting into fitness because it seemed like everyone is doing fitness, or you can get fooled by social media and the ladies who got their fitness and is now like promoting all kind of other fitness. But we know how they got their fitness. No shade. All this tea you can have right here. All this tea you can sip right here. So how did you like, you know, your journey won't be as their journey, but you know, giving advice and how did you go from, you know, training in the park to now having this amazing, beautiful studio?
So that kind of goes hand in hand with your last question about setting myself apart. On this journey of being a trainer, sometimes you get frustrated because I'm like, you know, why is so-and-so who may have gotten fixed quickly or, you know, so popular, or why is this person holding like this tea now more popular than I am when I'm actually giving results, I'm actually working day to day. And you have to stop and think, is that really what I want? You know, do I want 1 million followers, or do I want the success stories? You know, why are you here? So that's what drove me from being just in the park to being here. I know that if I just be myself, then I'll be successful. So I don't even think having a studio was in my plan until last year. It just kind of rolled out that way. You know, I had a conversation with my girlfriend, and she's just like, why don't you just get your own place? And I'm like, no, fine. I'm like, now it's like in my brain, I'm like, why don't I get my own place? So I was walking up and down this avenue, and I'm seeing all these stores for rent. I'm like, I feel like it's a sign. Let me just call the numbers, right? I'm calling, finding out average rates for storefronts on busy avenues, and then I saw this guy, and it's pretty much like this when I found it, and one thing led to the next, and like a month later I had it. So
nice. I mean,
vision.
Yeah. Golly, girl. Are you inspired yet? Cause I want to be great.
You are great.
First, I need to lose. How did you get here?
Health and fitness it's not bad. People are always going to be looking to work out, lose weight, and look good. And I know for me, I've probably been one of those people who just kind of sit back and look to see what people are doing before I jump in. And I have clients like that as well. So I pay attention to consistency, and that's really what it's about. If you're looking for someone to help you on a journey, you have to be consistent. And I can definitely say that I'm consistent. If I'm not working out every single day, because obviously I can't due to my work schedule, I'm definitely eating clean, because the two go hand in hand. So I help my clients out with the nutrition portion of it, and fitness comes in after the fact, but they do go hand in hand. So I would say for me, a big thing is consistency and discipline, because that's really what's going to get you results at the end of the day. And that's what people are looking for, because like you said, everyone's doing fitness. Everyone's a personal trainer. Everyone can sell you, you know, a workout plan, but are they consistent in what they're doing? So that's big for me.
I mean, they're consistent in other things, but you know, Dr. What?
Right.
So being consistent in what you're doing and not necessarily paying attention to what you might see the others are doing can get you where you need to be. You know, the hard work and the dedication, prayer, all of that goes in hand with these ladies and creating their vision and getting where they need to be. So my next question to you is, who is your style role model, like icon?
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie, when I was in college, I went to FIT, right? In college, my role models were the Olsons. They made downtown / homeless look so cool. Right? And in college, that's all I wanted to look is homeless and cool.
Homeless, rich,
But sexy somehow. Like homeless with heels. But now, I don't know, I feel like I'm my own inspiration.
I agree. I think I can like pull things from different celebrities. So like Kerry Washington, I feel like she's like, you know, like classy, can be a little sexy. Sometimes Sierra, you know, she looks really great. I don't know, it's just, I like to pull from different people
And make it your own.
and just kind of make it my own, yeah.
Nice, nice. I mean, it's hard. We all need a little style inspiration because sometimes you just get
Pull ideas.
Yeah, pull
from-
some ideas. We're like, oh yeah, well, you know, we kind of have the same body type.
Right.
I think that inspiration is dying though. What do you guys think?
It
Like, I
is.
feel like before I used to go on the ground, I'm like, read that
It-
gal. You would go straight to that gal. But now it's like she's like not even on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then like now all you
True.
see is like Fashion Nova and like girl.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. So there's really no real source.
I'm so mad we both have the same like.
That's why I brought it up. 'Cause
You know
I'm
what?
like,
That's definitely true. Because like, I feel like when Instagram first started, it was just like everyone, especially celebrities, like that's really what you would want to look at. But now it's just so oversaturated.
It is.
Because it gives everyone a voice, which is great, but then you just
Some
have
of them might
too
choose
much
to
of
be
a voice.
plugged.
Right, exactly.
yeah, and I feel like personal, fashion bloggers silence for one reason or another before they were a big thing. I would go again after I went to Riri. I would go to Fashion Mom Daily. I would go to
Yeah.
all my favorite bloggers
It's
to see
almost
what
like
they're
it's,
doing. But even they're like more
Yeah.
quiet now.
It's, I don't know, like we lost a sense of being individuals. You know what I mean? Like everyone is so focused. Like me personally, being into fashion, I've never been a label brand girl. It's nice to have on labels, but I feel like you should not make it your whole entire outfit. Like I do not want to be Gucci down to my socks. Now that's
True.
like, you know, that could be someone
That's
else's
true.
preference,
Yeah.
but personally, I don't consider that style.
That's true.
I don't consider that style at all because being Gucci down to your socks, I just see you as looking at, look at this clown.
That's true.
I'm so sorry.
That's what
I've
it's
always
about
felt
now,
that.
I feel
But yeah, because people will think that labels mean that you look good, or
Right.
you know,
That you are like snatched, like,
right.
oh, no, it's not. Like, I want to have on t-shirt and baggy jeans and like, yes, popping shoes and, you know, like a little flannel shirt around my waist.
There you go.
You know what I mean? Like, what about like a little,
Personalize it.
yeah, getting back to the basics of like, who are you again? Like, this is not your style. Like, I definitely saw Kim Kardashian or I saw somebody else in this like bum hole in the wall, hole in my t-shirt, like outfit.
Right.
I'm so sorry. Like, I'm so over it. Like, it's okay now.
Which I'm happy about, the athleisure trend.
Oh, I like
Thank
athleisure.
God. Me
I've
too.
always liked it.
Like, this is a thing now.
Comfy.
And I'm happy. Because
Comfy.
right now, after y'all leave, I'm putting my sneakers on. That's it. I'm going on a t-shirt and I'm going to train.
You can dress up anything.
Yeah. So now that
Basically.
athleisure is a trend, I'm thankful for that. Because this is socially acceptable, whereas maybe like even 2-3 years ago, it was like, why would you wear
Heels
that?
and
And you know,
sweatpants.
now these girls, they will spend the money on a whole workout outfit just not to work out.
Oh, shitty.
No, it's the truth. Like Adidas from head to toe, Puma from head to toe, Nike from
It's
head
just
to
a
toe.
point. I've seen it.
I need it
Yeah,
before it
it's
sell
like-
out, just so I don't work out.
Mm.
You know,
Would
so-
you consider like having your own like athleisure brand?
Oh,
For now, I just have some gym bags, but other than that, yeah, I want to slowly start introducing that idea.
Oh, leggings and all.
Girl, yes.
Love it.
Be a little bit different now because I feel like now what we see is before there was no sense of fashion in workout gear. Now it's just like colors. So I'm gonna pop color wherever I can. But that doesn't mean necessarily stylish. So I want to add that stylish element to workout gear.
So it would be like something you can definitely wear to work out, but if you're not the girl that works out, you can still wear it to brunch.
Yes, and in the same room, if you want to go from brunch to working out, you can.
Oh, okay. I like it. I'm here for it. I'll buy it.
Tuesday too.
Love it.
I'm here for it. What about you, Barb? I know Fit Nurse 24 have a couple
I love
of
this.
apparel gear.
So I'm all for the comfort, and you can still, dress up. So like this with a nice pair of leggings and some heels. The logo came about with my stethoscope, the heartbeat, and flexing those muscles. You can be a fit nurse 24 hours. And I really wanted it to be a unisex logo. So it's not feminine. So we're gonna try to get them on t-shirts for men because men work out too and they're nurses. So it's for everyone at the end of the day.
So those, that kind of goes hand with my next question, which was what's next for your brand? So all about more apparel for people to support her. I mean, I'm not a nurse. Don't want to be a nurse, but she has my friend.
Love it.
But so more apparel for your brand. What else do you
So
think?
definitely more apparel. Looking to broaden this brand, reach out to a lot more people, not only nurses. Like she said, we all know nurses. We have family members that are nurses. But what's behind this is just basically being healthy, being fit, learning how to eat healthy. And I'm a firm believer that you can never stop learning. So I'm looking to be a certified nutritionist. So, I want to learn more about nutrition, about food, so that I can be that person that my clients feel confident that they can speak to when it comes to nutrition. So that's really what is the next step for me.
And what about you? Besides just opening this amazing studio. Now, for everyone, I will link down below where you can reach Barbara, where you can reach Camiel, and where you can get anything that you need from them as far as apparel, come in and take classes. It will all be here down below. Okay.
I just want to grow the studio. It's still my baby. It's been 2 months, I think, almost 3. So I have, some faithfuls coming through and some locals. So I'm introducing new classes. I have new class mix ideas that I can't wait to roll out. Like I said, apparel. I have gym bags. So just growing on the idea of the studio and getting more people to realize, this is where it's at.
That's really amazing. If you could give one healthy advice, what would it be?
One healthy advice, meaning fitness related?
Anything from working out to eating, what would it be? Okay, so on a day-to-day, Camiel, if you don't work out today, you make sure are you gonna go ahead and just do 100 jumping jacks and back it up with 50 squats and you be like, all right, I'm done for the day?
Well, that takes me into, I do stiletto sweat sessions, right? So I have a class where we put on our heels and we work it out that way. And the way that class came about is because of what you just said. There's a lot of times when I don't have time for myself to work out. So I gotta kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So how I did that was I'm like, okay, I need to clean the house, but I also need to get a workout in. I will put my heels on and clean the house. So while I'm squatting and vacuuming under the bed and stuff, while I'm brushing my teeth, I'll sit there and do squats. I'll do lunges from the bathroom back to the bedroom, or if I need something from the fridge, how bad do you want it? Because you got to do those lunges back and forward. So that's how stiletto sweat session was born, and that's how I would say if you don't have the time, everyone says they don't have time, you make a way. Okay. If you got kids, strap one on each shoulder, do some shoulder presses, weighted squats. If you don't have weights, okay. A gallon of milk or water is equivalent to 4 to 6 pounds. Grab it and get it to work.
So that means her advice to you is getting that workout in
regardless.
However you can. However you can. Don't feel like going to the gym. Would you consider yourself giving the same kind of advice?
I would too, but I also would focus on nutrition. So if you're that person who feels like you don't have time to work out, even though there is always time, pay attention to what you're eating. Pay attention to your carb intakes, carb cycle, what juice, how much sugar you're taking in, because at the end of the day, that's really what packs on the pounds, because it's 80% nutrition and it's 20% fitness. And a lot of people don't realize that we end up putting on a lot of weight because of not lack of physical activity, but because we're just not eating appropriately. So portion control and moderation is definitely key.
Okay, I don't know. I feel like I'm better at working out than eating right. I don't know if it's the island Caribbean part of me that's just like, everything goes with rice and peas.
Rice and peas. Rice and peas. And it's not about depriving yourself, don't get me wrong, okay? But it's really about moderation. But West Indians, we just have to eat rice, whether it's breakfast time, lunch time, dinner time.
Snack time.
If there's no rice, there's no meal.
No, there isn't a
There's no meal. But it turns into diabetes, it turns into high cholesterol. You know, there are other things that come with that. So moderation is definitely key.
Do you substitute your rice for something else, or do you just like portion control the rice?
Portion control, but there are healthy carbs. So brown rice is definitely an option. You have your healthy carbs, sweet potatoes, you can do quinoa. I feel like we live in a time where there are so many healthy recipe ideas where you can find, like Pinterest. I love Pinterest because you can find great ideas. You can make rice with cauliflower.
Right.
You can make dough from cauliflower. So it's just all about being creative. Because honestly, a lot of it is mental. So if you see like rice on your plate, you kind of trick yourself into eating rice. All right, I've had it.
No, but I want to add on to that as well. So with fitness and especially with food, people have to understand why they're doing what they're doing. People know, oh, rice is bad, but like, do we talk about why rice is bad? Not bad, but why rice is a little bit unhealthy for you? You know, so I think with knowledge, what's the saying? When you know better,
You do better.
you do better. So along your journey, whether it be through nutrition and fitness or just fitness or whatever, which will you need both, right?
Yeah.
You gain knowledge along the way.
Right.
So learn why is rice maybe not that good for you. Why? Because it turns into glucose, starch. That's why you mentioned diabetes.
Exactly.
And people, West Indian and people of color, we have a lot of that going around, and we don't necessarily try to understand why. We just say,
Exactly.
oh, the sugar.
Right.
Or you don't know what is sugar, though. Like, I know the average person doesn't think that rice translates to sugar.
Exactly.
So,
It's not just a sugary juice.
Exactly. Bread, when it breaks down into sugar. So if your body isn't producing enough insulin to bring down your glucose levels, then that's how you end up with the diabetes.
See, it's a lot more to the workout than just getting up and go to the gym. Eating right is part of the workout. And it's not just the sugar.
right.
I love that you mentioned that. I love that you mentioned that
Oh,
because
it's the high blood pressure.
Right.
Oh, you just have high blood
Right.
pressure.
Right.
You caught it? Like what?
Right. It's a flu going.
Right. It's hereditary. My mom got it too. And the way people are so lax about it
and it
amazes
doesn't
me.
mean that you have to have it too.
Exactly.
Because
You can't do something about it.
right, and blood pressure, that translates to sodium. And we love to cook with salt. You know, we'll add salt, and then the seasoning has salt.
Don't eat fresh
The
food.
gravy,
It's not what
the
we
fried
say.
food.
Everything.
Yeah.
So
But-
moderation.
Okay, I'm telling you, by the end of this episode, if you're not even 5 pounds lighter, you wasn't watching it. I'm being 100%. You wasn't watching. You was just looking. But anyhow, how do you structure your day? I know you're a nurse and you work really, really crazy schedule hours.
Yeah.
How do you structure your day?
So I'm big on time management. The night before, I know what I'm doing the next day. And I think that once you kind of figure out what it is that you're doing within your day before the day even arrives, the day doesn't run. And I've heard someone say, you know, don't let the day run you, because it can. So I know the days that I'm working out, I know when I'm gonna meal prep. If I'm at work, obviously, you know, it's just work. But on my days off, I get up early, I go to the gym, I meal prep on Sundays for the week, and then I'll do a midweek meal prep. So I really feel like if you just kind of look at what your work schedule is like and the time that you have off, you can kind of figure out what you're gonna do on those days. And once you develop that plan, it just becomes a routine and you don't feel like you're just under so much pressure to go to the gym, pick up the kids, clean the house. You know, it all depends on what your schedule is like. So time management is definitely key.
Somewhere I put it on a calendar. You know, I have one of those calendars with the timing, so I know how much time. Yeah, like 9, 10, 11, 12. So I know how much time I have in between. So in between those times, I'll try to grab something to eat, do a workout. But other than that, it kind of is fluctuating because as you can imagine, a client might cancel.
Right.
Class get canceled, no one signed up. Or guess what? Are you here? I'm here now. Can you train me? You know, stuff like that. But definitely, like she said, putting things on the calendar that you need. Like for me, I know I want to have a personal workout at least 3 times a week.
Right.
So I'm going to put that on my schedule.
Most definitely. Same here.
So it's going to get done.
So having good time management really can make your day flow better. And you can see where you can fit in a workout, or you can see where okay, I have 10 minutes, let me see what I can do. I know there's plenty of 10-minute workout that you can do to just get your, not only your blood flowing, but make you feel like you kind of exercise, I guess. I don't know.
Exercise is an exercise.
Yes, exactly. Once that heart rate is up, you're exercising. So if you're running in place, if you're taking the stairs instead of the elevator, being that we just met, we are talking about collaborating, getting together to get both our clientele the resources that they need when it comes to nutrition and when it comes to fitness. So definitely looking forward to that.
Oh my gosh. This is
outside
so
of
nice.
classes, I do have wellness workshops here, or I'm trying to have wellness workshops. So like I said, education is a key component to both wellness, nutrition, and fitness. So I want to bring that component here. So outside of just sweating, I have wellness workshops where we just talk. So
I love it.
Every days where maybe I can bring her in, she can explain all the things that she does and she knows, and we can have people ask questions and go into it.
That's so amazing. I love it. Are you not? See, this is what I'm trying to say to y'all. If you watch this shit and you don't fucking take nothing from it, if you don't take nothing from it,
People are lunging to the fridge now.
right?
You know what?
Not only that, but like women coming together for a great cause, you know? And, you know, we live in a society where women can't get along, we can't put each other on,
I think that is a lot.
you know, and it's really not, you know, let's just take that frown off, you know, put a little smile on, have a conversation, and you just never know who you'll come in contact with.
True. Yes. Like I love that I got to meet or introduce these two ladies to each other, because apparently there's going to be some amazing things happening. The summer is not long, but it ain't short. There's going to be plenty of time for you to come down to her studio and catch a workout, come down and talk to Barbara about whatever nutritional lifestyle you trying to change your life into. Trust me, it's going to work. Your trip is going to be like more than worth it. Okay? So thank you so much, Barbara, for doing this amazing conversation with me. Thank you so much, Camiel. I appreciate it. Once again, all their information will be down below so you can reach out with them. If you have any other question, these ladies are more than helpful to assist you in any kind of way they can. Please feel free to reach out. Don't be shy at all.
All questions are good questions.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you later. This Camiel offer at her studio is a stiletto workout. And right now we're all in our heels, and she's just going to give us a little preview of what to expect when you come down here and bust it out.
Yeah, so this is a little preview to our stiletto sweat session. First, I'm going to have the girls put their hands here, right? So from here, you're going to open your legs hip width apart, and you're going to bend and push the booty back and down. There you go, squat. Do 2 more. 1, you're right.
Most definitely.
So the way we target our hips now, so you guys might want to get one in front of each other. So you and her, or, okay. So from here, we're going to work on the hips. So, the best you can, you're going to raise your leg up to the side and back down. Slowly. Again, your hands are just here. Okay? Try it. And higher. Good. 2 more. And 1 more. Now, you're gonna try to take your hands with you this time, okay? And go. Woo, 1 more. Now you guys are gonna try alternating. So you did squats, and you did leg raises. Can we do both?
Can we do, listen, y'all gonna have to come down here and get this workout done.
For real.
Because Camiel is putting on a show. And I didn't pay for this session.
And these okay can't handle these squats. These guys are cute. Make sure you bring the right heels, ladies.
Yes, bring your best ankle strap. Nothing stripperette because there's no hole down here.